Hi guys, it's Grace with Grace Gets Gastric, and I am here today for my September 2020 favorites video. Sorry, I forgot what month it was. So if you are interested in hearing about some of my favorite items from the month, non-food and food related, keep on watching. So my cat is playing next to me and has been quite active this morning. So if I'm distracted, I'm sorry. I'm really afraid that she's gonna claw me. Anyways, to start us off with food, first item this month would be these Pop Chips Nutter Puffs. So this is the chocolate and peanut butter flavor, and for 1 ounce, so there's 4 servings in this bag. It's 130 calories, 6 fat, 15 total carbs, 1 fiber, 3 sugar, so that's 14 net carbs, 5 protein. So these are kind of like those Bomba snacks that were pretty big a few years ago. You can get them at Trader Joe's, like kind of peanut butter puffs. These ones were a little bit denser, I would say, and the chocolate peanut butter coating was, I don't know, less powder and more like actual peanut buttery. I don't know, they were super good. I got these at kind of like a Whole Foods equivalent store locally. They also had them at Cost Plus World Market, oddly. But I had them a couple of times this month, and now I'm trying to limit my purchasing of them because they're super good. But yeah, really tasty if you want something kind of sweet, something crunchy. They totally hit the mark. And speaking of sweet, almost all of my items this month are sweet, actually, in some form or another. We have this Delighted by Snickerdoodle cookie dessert hummus. So this brand also has a brownie batter that I've had before that I really liked, and I saw that they had the Snickerdoodle, and I got this at Target, and so I decided to try it, and it's super good. If you like, I'm not a huge hummus person, actually, just the texture kind of bothers me, but it doesn't bother me too much with the sweet versions. But this is great spooned on toast, over pancakes. I mostly have been either eating it with berries, or if I just want like something sweet, I'll just like take a spoonful of it and eat it. It's really tasty. So for 2 tablespoons or 28 grams, it's 60 calories, 2.5 fat, 9 total carb, 1 fiber, 5 sugar. So that is 8 net carbs, 1 protein. So I really like it. It's very tasty. The brownie batter one, I would say I like a little bit more, just because I think my favorite way to eat this is really with fruit, and I just like chocolate and fruit better than Snickerdoodle and fruit, but super good. And another sweet item here, we have the Dough Bar Protein Donuts. So I've had these before. Not too long after surgery, I made an order of a variety pack of 4, and I really liked them, but I just never purchased them again, just because you have to order them online. But they came up again on my feed. They have some new items beyond just regular raised donuts. So I got a variety pack. I think I got 8. So this is just 4 of them. For one of the donuts, so I can show you actually, I think there's one in here. So it comes with like a plain donut, and then there are toppings. So there's like usually some kind of frosting, and then sometimes there's also like a tiny bag of like crumbles or something that you would put on top. They also have monkey bread, which is really good, and then they have a cinnamon roll, I believe, as well. And then they have gluten-free versions of the donuts. But for just the donut part, it's 195 calories, 5.5 fat, 24 total carb, 1 fiber, 2 sugars, so that's 23 net carbs, 13 protein. So that doesn't include the toppings that you add, and you want the toppings. Usually those are anywhere from like 30 to 60 more calories, so usually about 250 calories for a donut. And for me, these stats are totally fine, and I love donuts, and these are actually, I find these really satisfying. They definitely satisfy that donut thing, that donut craving, and you know, they're obviously not perfect. They're still, you know, protein packed kind of thing. There's 15 grams of protein, which I'm really, or 13 grams of protein, which I really like. That's kind of like the big draw for me, is being able to have a donut, having that either sweet breakfast or sweet dessert, while still getting a little bit of protein in, particularly as I prepare for plastics. I'm not willing to totally give up my sweet treats, but I do like them to have a bit of protein in them. So I really like them. I definitely recommend if you're looking for something like that. Next, we have coffee creamer. So this is the Coffee Mate Sugar-Free Pumpkin Spice. I can't remember where I found this, honestly, at a grocery store locally. But for 1 tablespoon, it's 15 calories, 1 fat, 1 carb, 0 protein. I usually have about 3 tablespoons worth. So that would be 1 tablespoon is 15 milliliters. So I usually have about 45 calories worth, which is still totally fine in my drip coffee. And yeah, it's really tasty. I really like it. If you like pumpkin spice, I think this is a really great option. I obviously like that it's sugar-free. When I can. There are a ton of like sugar-free pumpkin spice options. You can get the syrups, and I actually do have several. I have a Tarani syrup, so it's sugar-free pumpkin spice, and then I have, sorry, my cat. I also have the Jordan skinny syrups, which is not good. But the taste of them in a syrup form is just not as satisfying as the sauce, but I like that this is like a nice compromise. So I've been really liking that, and I'll pair it with an item that I show you later on. And then the last food item is kind of sweet, but also mostly savory, and that is turkey. So this is the honey maple turkey that I get from my local grocery store, and it is so good. I love like honey ham or honey turkey or maple honey. Like I love all of those in a deli meat form, and I have been obsessed with this. I have this for most days as a snack with usually some kind of cheese or maybe some fruit or vegetable or nuts, something, but it's a great protein snack. Like I said, I'm trying to focus a little bit more on protein, just going into my plastic surgery at the end of this month, at the end of October. So yeah, I've been really liking it. I've been obsessed with it, and the honey maple turkey is just so good. So those were my food items. Let's go to non-food. So this one's tangentially related. It's what I've been using my pumpkin spice with, and that is my very reflective French press. So I've gone through like 3 French presses in my time. And when we moved out of my last apartment, we could only find the plunger. We couldn't find the actual carafe. And I don't know, I suspect it broke or something, and neither of us really remembered what happened to it. So I got another one, and I really like it. It is, you know, it's a French press, nothing fancy. I was really debating getting one that was smaller just because it's really usually just me, but sometimes I want more than just 1 cup of coffee, and sometimes I might have people over who want coffee, so I figured I would just get the big one, and it's no big deal to just make less coffee at a time. So I've been using this when I want a hot cup of coffee with the pumpkin spice creamer, and it has been perfect. Next we have an item that I am currently wearing on my face, and I got during the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty event, and that is the CoverFX monochromatic blush duos. So it's a matte blush and a shimmer blush, and I've been wanting to try these forever because everyone and their mother raves about them in the beauty YouTube world. And so when I saw that they were half off for Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, I was on it. So I got the shade Pink Dahlia. So this is what it looks like. So you can see it's got like a matte and then a shimmer. So I did a little bit of blush draping today. So you might notice that my blush is maybe a little bit more intense than normal. And it's actually what I'm wearing on my eyes. So the matte shade is in the crease, and then the shimmer shade is on my lid. So I really love them. I mean, when they say monochromatic, I kind of did like a very monochromatic look by using it both on my eyes and my cheeks. But I love that it does like, it's like a really easy, quick, but soft, cute eye look, you know, like this is entirely eyes, cheeks, done. So I really like it. I definitely would be curious to perhaps look into other colors, but you know, I have a good sized blush collection, a good sized makeup collection in general. And so I try not to buy shades that I kind of already have just because I already have them. So this was a shade that I kind of already had, but not quite in the shimmer color. I was looking at kind of, there's like a corally color. That was another one, but I have quite a few coral or orangey blushes. So went with that one, really happy with it. Would definitely recommend. Oh, next, sorry, we have a heating pad. So I got this heating pad on Amazon, and it's a good size, which I like. I haven't had to buy a heating pad in 7 years because my roommate had one, and I was using my roommate's. And then I had awful cramps this past month and realized that I no longer have a heating pad and I needed to buy one. So this one is so soft. I like that it is a good size, so I can kind of really wrap it around either my back or my front, whatever I want. And they have like 6 different heat levels and a timer that goes from 30 minutes to 120 minutes. So I like that I can vary the heat by a lot, and I can also time it so that it doesn't stay on forever. So I've been really liking it. It works great when you don't hit yourself in the eye with it. And you know, I'd recommend it if you're looking for a smaller heater. Next, I have a cat related item. For those of you who have cats and maybe are looking, we'll see if she freaks out because I'm touching her carrier. So here is her Sherpa carrier. So I'm gonna put this down so that she can continue to play in it. There you go, baby. So I think this is the medium size. I'll link it below. But I was looking for a carrier, obviously, and this one came widely recommended, just in general, but also by several of my friends who have cats, and it's perfect so far. I'm kind of nervous that this one might be too small for her when she gets full grown, but it says it's good for cats and dogs up to 13 pounds, and I can't imagine she's going to get that much bigger than that. So hopefully it'll continue to work. I've used it numerous times to take her to and from the vet, to and from my sister's house, and also I went to visit my parents at the beginning of the month, and I took her with me, and that was like a 3-hour drive, both, you know, 6 hours total, but 3 hours each way. So she's gotten lots of use out of it. She quite likes it. At the beginning, she used to sleep in it because I leave it out in the living room just to get her used to it. Now, you know, she goes through phases, so she hasn't been sleeping in it, but she definitely isn't afraid of it or anything. And yeah, it's really sturdy. It's easy to use, easy to wash. She likes it. So if you have a cat or a small dog and are looking for a carrier, I definitely recommend. They have various colors. I probably would not have personally chosen gray, but it was significantly cheaper than all the other ones when I was buying it. So it was like, I really liked the purple color, but I was like, purple is not necessarily worth $30 more for the exact same thing. So I got gray. She's gray, so it works. And I think this is the last item. And you know that I can't go an entire video without talking about my favorite package free shop. So this is a toilet brush that I got from the package free shop. And first of all, isn't it just beautiful? Like, it just looks so classy. Like, so this is, there's some dust on it. I should dust my toilet bowl brush. So this is wood. This is like some kind of like plant fiber. So this is entirely compostable, degradable, you know, and then this is ceramic. And so it just sits like this. It looks super nice. It works well. I've used it. Actually I need to clean my toilet bowl after this. I have to clean my bathroom today. So I figured I would film the video before I used it to clean my toilet. So you're welcome. But I really liked it. I thought that, as you know, I am trying to reduce my use of plastics and try to eliminate them in items when possible. And I needed a toilet brush. So I went and found one that does not use plastic. So I'm very happy about that. But anyways, I think that's everything. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys have been using and loving in the month of September. Let me know if you've used or tried any of these things and what you thought. And I'll talk to y'all very soon. Bye.